What's going on, everybody? You're tuning in with the freshest crew here with another episode of the All Points Podcast. This is Sam, a.k.a. Shot on Sight.
This is Kyle, a.k.a. Three Fingers.
This is Jonathan the Great.
This is Michelangelo Midwest.
This is A2 Shot on Sight.
This motherfucker. Shit. Quick, right off the top, because I feel like we have a bit of all points curse that goes on in this show. Anytime that we make fun of or imitate an individual, something befalls them in a negative way.
Nah.
So I want to give a quick shout out to Louis Anderson.
You better stop.
Who has blood cancer.
Louis Anderson has
Not
blood
dead,
cancer.
but he has blood cancer. So he's on the way out.
Damn. Positive vibes. Positive healing words to Louis Anderson.
For real. Y'all didn't know.
Nothing but healing words.
He was secretly our like mascot for the All Points Podcast.
Yeah.
I just want to make it clear though. We never said anything about Betty White.
True. That wasn't us.
Mm-hmm.
We only
so I'm
talked
just
about
making sure it's clear we're absolved of that.
That was the Illuminati.
No, that was Betty White herself.
No, that was a deep state.
I swear to God. Betty, I think we were talking about this.
I think she was vaccinated.
Never mind.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that could have been everything. Now, well, on a serious thing,
Yes.
not to say that Louis Anderson isn't serious, but I mean it's
That's
one of those
all
things.
jokes.
I mean, where you're starting with possible death and everything, but we're talking about deaths that actually happened. There's been a shit ton of people and everything that we know, like personally. Yeah. So, I mean, we're not going to say any names or anything like that, but if you are a friend or a family member that's listening, then, our condolences. Right. I would say that we don't do that here, the thoughts and prayers, but really, for real, thoughts and prayers to you guys. So that
And it's just like,
fucking sucks.
just check in with your homies. Like
Yeah, I
I
was
made
gonna
a
say,
post
yeah,
about
exactly.
it. Just like make sure everybody's all right. Make sure your family's all right. Like I said, like this. Don't let this be the year let this be the year where you do come back and start talking to your old people, your friends, like make sure everybody's all right. Don't let a death be the reason why you don't talk to your people,
Right?
Or
why
you want to come back and start talking. Like
you should do it because
give them your roses while they're still living.
Yeah, I mean, I can hardly talk on that one, but
It's a year to come together like booty cheeks.
But somebody posted
Come together like a circle jerk.
Right?
I mean, don't.
It's like you get somebody post something like, you really should start loving on your people and everything like that. But I just know that I'm pretty sure I've said it to everybody in this room and it's got a positive reaction. I've said I love you too, Sam.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I did.
I love you too.
I'm pretty sure I love you too, baby. Say it to Kyle and he'll be like, ugh. Like he's
All right, then.
Superman, Superman and Kryptonite. Man. This guy's ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I say I love you.
Man, them super dude and your milk.
I don't know that reference.
You never seen all that? Oh, thank you. That's
I just actually watched the episode.
90s baby.
Wait,
Super dude.
I'm a 90s baby. I might have missed that episode.
No, he was lactose intolerant. Every time they brought out the milk, he loses powers.
That's tough.
Oh my god!
My bad, G. I missed that episode.
This
all
the
that.
dude that's like, man, I'll be remembering everything. That was a popular character, super
Look,
dude.
sorry.
man.
The
Ear
fact that you
boy,
just
his
said-
ears are really big.
I remember all those. I remember all those with lactose intolerant man or what?
Super
Say he was
dude.
lactose intolerant.
I don't know.
YouTube.
And
Maybe
his
my
arch
love for
villain-
milk.
His arch villain was the milkman.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
What
My
happened
bad.
to you?
I told you, man, on the last one. Ain't you?
Bring the old Jonathan back. Bring the old Jonathan back.
Bring 2006 Jonathan back.
You don't want that.
He's like licking him to get his brain working right again.
It's terrible.
Nobody want that.
I was showing a read like all the pictures and everything, like not necessarily of my exes, but just all the pictures from past shit and everything.
Blood stuff with.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But no, I was just like, man, it'd have been terrible for you to meet, 19-year-old Jonathan. I ought to knock the dust off your shit. I was fucking everybody back then.
Why does she have dust on it?
I'm just saying.
It's a figure of speech.
Yeah.
I guess.
He would have had
calling her old.
He'd have had 4 babies by now.
Shit. Nah, because I was still, wasn't letting the clip fly on that one.
That was like that whole thing was like when
Nick Cannon.
that's when like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. It was just
Yeah, it was terrible. Nah, so you don't want, younger Jonathan in here. Because I definitely would have been on some Wiz Khalifa shit. And I probably would have,
for those that don't get the reference.
I mean, I get it.
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Do you get it, or do you feel it?
You're like the second person on the show to say I was going to fuck my wife. So
After you,
it's like, no,
we're waiting. We're both in the closet.
golly.
Come on, Kyle, hurry up.
You remember that game we used to play on our earlier seasons? Where we were like kill, marry, whatever.
Fuck.
That's Mary Kill. Yeah,
That's what got me booted off the show.
What was those answers again?
you answered wrong. That's
What was those answers? What was those answers?
wrong.
For which one?
No, I don't know.
No.
I'm just making conversation.
You know, you got called Matt Murdock today.
Yeah, I see that.
So we had your glasses on when we were taking the pictures and everything.
Shout out to Daddy Nate.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
You've been acknowledged.
Yep.
Man, you
Called
made
you,
it.
he called you Matt Murdock.
Say you are our lawyer.
Oh, sorry. I was not here for that.
Let me show you the
entire
picture.
last 2 minutes. I was like,
Where'd you go?
I was just looking around. I was like, Matt Murdock.
I'll show you the picture. So if you guys go on our Instagram, that is All Points Podcast Instagram. There's this photo I posted, and one of our closest friends called Sam in the background Matt Murdock.
He's the devil of Wichita.
Looks like our lawyer. 'Cause we got to stay lawyered up on this season.
Yeah.
Why am I so close behind Alex in that picture?
Because he's the most problematic. He's that nigga on leash. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not even close.
We're just
Trying to do more on social media.
You know what? How many times have they said the views of Alexis Krigler do
like
not
all the
reflect
time, literally
Yeah.
every episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I missed it in the
Yeah,
post
because you do the editing, so you take it out of there.
Right, he does take it all out.
Those are trade secrets, all right?
My bad. We're letting everybody peek behind the curtain.
So did y'all hear that Venus Williams is 41 years old and still a virgin?
She ain't no virgin.
Yeah, she
That's what
damn
she
well.
said. Yeah.
That's what she said. So she probably did that born again shit.
No, 'cause
She's
she's
re-virginizing.
She's a Jehovah's Witness,
Oh, yeah.
and
Jehovah's
she
Witness.
can witness.
That ain't
this
stopping
dick.
Serena. She done been with
Well, yeah,
Common,
Serena doesn't.
Drake.
Serena doesn't practice it, but she practiced no sex before marriage.
She don't celebrate birthdays.
I guess not.
Can she not celebrate like championship
Who
winning?
practiced no sex before marriage?
I feel like that's
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
you
I
said
thought you
Serena.
said Serena.
I was like,
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, so Venus practices.
Oh. Listen, when they can get away with soaking, then you know.
Shit. That's
But how y'all feel about that? Like,
I mean, Lolo Jones is the same way. She's like a
who was that?
Olympic, athlete, track star from
about to look her up.
back in the day. She's still a virgin.
loser.
All I know is when I read that article, I immediately went to Reddit and looked up Venus Williams.
Yeah, judge her. See if you would hit.
And I was like, that's sad that she ain't
That's who
found
you
the one
talking
yet.
Yeah,
She getting smished.
Yeah.
You know, she's a good looking woman.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. See, why is that the opposite and everything? You go, I guess, I mean, we're only looking at it on a small scale for two women in here. But, you look at somebody like Brett, who's been saving up his virginity for the right one.
he's
for
trying to
forever.
get the wizard powers, man. That's what
he's got the wizard powers at this point.
And once you hit 70 and you haven't had sex, you get the wizard powers.
We just need to tell him that Brad losing his virginity is going to stop COVID.
How y'all know he ain't already?
Yeah, how we
He
not
might have been knocking him
it's
down
been
a long time ago.
It's been a while since we talked to him.
That's what the basement was for.
Exactly.
They're probably still down there.
You ready to see my sneakies?
I mean, we're not saying that saving yourself for the right one is wrong. We're not knocking that.
I'm saying it's wrong. I'm knocking it.
But
Because if I'm not knocking that, how we gonna be knocking boots?
See?
Easy.
So you're saying if you was in a relationship with somebody and they didn't want to have sex until they were like married, you would just end the relationship?
Yep.
Man.
I work out a deal. Like, listen, all right, you and I, we come from different cloths. I like to fuck. All right, unless the engagement is like
No.
only 3 months, and then after that we getting married.
But think about how special that would be on your wedding.
It ain't special. Pussy's pussy.
Yeah, there's two things. One,
Listen, don't make me take it back to Dallas.
I mean, not that I'm going to anyway, but
Yeah.
just having sex with a virgin while being experienced was the worst thing ever.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, because it's a lot
It's like trying to drive clutch. It's just like stop,
clutch.
go, stop, go,
drive manual.
or manual. Yeah, well, with a clutch,
Okay.
it's like you stop, go,
Yeah.
stop, go.
Yeah, no, wouldn't recommend.
It sucks.
That's right. You got to know exactly when to push down that clutch. Wiggle that stick.
But if you do that, you're hurting someone, and you're just like,
Yeah, like I don't want to teach somebody how to do it. I mean, whenever I go to high schools, I'm already
You just gotta
Wait,
you just gotta
wait.
What? What's that?
Oh God!
you just gotta
Wait, I gotta go.
you just gotta get up.
Y'all killing me with These are jokes. These
But
are
it's just
jokes.
like, and then he tried to say I'm terrible. But
We need to actually make me blind, like Matt Murdock. I can be
Start
like,
leading into that?
I don't see the problem with it.
Wow. Wow.
But that's okay. So that's crazy. So sex is an important part of your when it comes to
Yeah. And that's
wait,
okay.
so you
That's
can
what
do it?
I want. And it's okay. Like, I get to decide what I want.
You could do it. His name wasn't in the song. How are you like? I mean, let's just say like, let's say both you and Michaela get amnesia, but y'all still got that bond. So you gotta like build from again. But she's like
51st dates.
yeah, kind of. Not really like forgetting every day, but like
life to live.
yeah, right. But you can fix it, just bonk her on the head, and you're good to go. They tried that. Yeah, no, they ain't trying hard enough. What do you think he was doing when he was banging her?
Okay, to answer your question,
Did he have a question?
no, he was like, could I be in a relationship where like
Like you had to go from, let's just say like after you got her number. Like I don't know how long y'all talked beforehand, but after you got her number, you got to go from that point on to the point where you're married. You know, and we're talking about that exact like time frame. Can you do it?
okay, do I get to see at least a titty?
No, you're being pure.
Hey, Papa Titty.
I can't even see like her. I can't even see her naked.
I mean, okay, sure, you can do that.
What about handy dandies?
See, look at you trying to like make exceptions. Well, all right, we'll make it.
that's legit.
That's as far as it goes.
Handy dandies. What about a blowjob?
I said that's as far as it
wait,
goes.
so hand job.
Yeah,
That's as far as it goes.
Isn't
That's
she
after.
Catholic? Isn't she Catholic?
Yeah, she is.
So you can fuck her in the butt. Like, it'll be fine.
All the Caven people listening right now, that is not true.
They'll probably
But,
tell you, yeah, it's definitely true.
It's like, to answer your question, innocent. I could probably do it.
You can probably do it.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer in masturbation. I think it's a very healthy.
Dude said masturbation.
And
this dude,
and I masturbate enough to where
He's a
where
firm.
I don't need to have sex.
hey, whatever you do during your personal time.
Hey, I'm just saying it's healthy.
Hey, bro.
It's a healthy thing.
He's
You
right.
got a
though.
wife,
A
bro.
healthy thing, huh?
You got a wife, bro.
That doesn't mean that I get it every day, every night, every time.
I like to let it all build up.
Sometimes they be on their period, or sometimes they just don't want it.
Wait, you don't?
You don't got your Red Wings?
Yeah.
Nope.
Man.
That is the best time to utilize shower
Kyle
sex.
does not run red lights. I'm letting it known right.
Hey, I'm no cop, no stop.
Nope.
Hit the gas out there, no lie. No stop. Never inside. We speaking it wherever we like.
Y'all ever have someone not tell you they was on their period?
No.
Oh, you gonna know.
You
You gonna know.
No, I
I'm
did.
done.
You walk by and get that whiff.
Done.
Like,
Oh no.
It was a time, there's a drunken night, and the lights are off.
you got
I
hungry.
ain't got that drunk.
I'm done. It's a little too wet.
You want to eat the macaroni?
It wasn't like
Oh,
was
God.
it like brew? You just woke up in a bloodbath
what
when
it
the lights
is.
came on.
Don't ever put ketchup on the macaroni, boys.
Ugh.
You just got done. Looked like you got done mauling a small animal. You ever been on like the subreddit Nature is Metal?
So crunchy.
You see that? Yeah.
I think a younger version
Popped
of
up
somebody
looking
in
like
this
Dracula.
room once told me, like, if you have sex with a girl on her period, you just pull it out and do finger paints or something like that. A younger version of somebody in this room.
So that's all you gotta
Look at
do.
that, man.
James Rhymes was Jonathan.
You sure you want younger Jonathan back out here?
I thought about it.
I think we're offending our female audience. Something that's
I'm not saying nothing
That's
negative.
fair.
something so
Let's get the women back
personal
on our
to them
side.
that we don't experience. We're just
I'm just saying I
making
don't
jokes
do it.
out of.
I'm not making a joke. I'm just saying I don't do that.
I know
Listen,
exactly
I
how we
think
can
y'all
get
do
the
your
women
thing.
back on our side. Unless you were about to say something.
Well, I was gonna say I don't think that we lose them anyway. They actually want it more when they're on their periods.
Yeah,
So
y'all
it's
are stuck here.
And I'm just saying, I
Stockholm
personally, personal preference, I don't
The
do
All
that.
Points Podcast.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's
nothing wrong with that.
I'm not knocking anybody that does have sex on their period. That's perfectly
What you
fine.
talking about, Willis?
What do you mean? I'm just saying I'm not knocking nobody who does. I'm just saying.
What is you knocking?
I don't. I'm not knocking
Your
nothing.
hand? No.
You're just saying if you ain't fucking them, you ain't knocking. You're vanilla. We know.
Very.
Okay. There's
Missionary
no
with the lights on.
vanilla.
What are those little
Great value.
those little wafer crackers with like the frosting in the middle?
I'm not even
What
like
are those called?
vanilla wafers.
No, those are the cookies.
I know what you're talking about.
Actually, no.
It's like waffle cone on the outside with like little frosting.
I think they are called wafer cookies, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you are.
I'm not even like the good bread ice
You're like
cream.
Rice Krispies without sugar.
Oh God.
That's fine.
Until that Crown Royal gets
Mine though.
Do you?
You be saying it?
Huh?
See, saying it?
What do you mean?
That is yours. Actually, I don't want to cut you off, but speaking of though, when you're saying that it's yours and all that stuff. So, who I was trying to call last week, KK, she ended up getting back to me and everything. She's like, "What was up?"
And we didn't hear it. It didn't happen.
Nah, well, I'm telling you, so it did happen. But basically, she was like, from a woman's perspective, from her, then she would want a dude to be vocal during sex. You know, I guess you ain't got to moan or anything like that. But I was like, ugh, you nasty. You just want a dude in your ear like, whose is it? It's like gross.
That's pretty much the sounds of Kyle.
That's what?
That's the sounds of Chiron. That's the sounds of.
Chiron be talking that. Nah.
He's like, wait a second. Wait. Let me a second. He like stops in the middle of it. Yo, pass me that Crown Royal.
You gotta like a fucking Popeye, just like refill on like spinach and shit.
Yo.
He probably just pour it on the ass cheek and smack it.
How y'all know?
That's dirty.
Seen your OnlyFans.
Right.
All right, it was on Reddit.
Man.
But yeah, he getting ideas now.
I need to talk to somebody if it's on Reddit. Still. That's giving up free money.
So yeah, man. Let's get the women
And
back.
shout
on
out
our
to
side.
Venus if that's what if that's her belief. You know,
For real.
You know,
But
Yeah,
also, like, man, come on, what's going on, y'all? She can't find the right one?
Apparently not.
That's sad.
She's not a night rider.
That's sad.
Wait. What? How do we know she's not? She might not be.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Women, y'all ain't she ain't found the right one?
I mean, well, okay. If we want to be serious a little bit and everything, I think it is a bit harder for black women to find dudes not dudes in a relationship, but just dudes in general.
But dudes that are like willing to commit.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
You know, there's
it's probably how you carry and present yourself. Mm-hmm. It's for starters.
yeah. Because if you throwing that ass, then yeah, you probably gonna find
It
something.
got to be. You know, I ain't gonna get into it because it's gonna sound stereotypical.
You already started.
Hey.
you already.
But I have a lot of reasons why, why people might see that way.
Go ahead and just
Misogynistic Midwest.
go ahead.
I ain't say that.
Go ahead and get on out the pool, sir.
Yeah, I mean, like, might as well just vocalize it because you might find some allies in this room on it.
I'm not saying I agree with them, but I can see, like, this is why. Like I said, it is all on how you carry and present yourself. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the eye test. I mean, you could just, back in college or high school, you do little studies. Like, all right, you got to go into the mall and observe this, take note of this. Like, if you just did an experiment and just walked out, just went throughout the day, and you just jotted down something part of a study. They do a lot of studies now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it might be different, like on a weekly basis versus a weekend.
I think I read somewhere like guys know if they will smash or not within like the first 3 or 5 seconds of meeting someone.
I think those are always kind of just like, it ain't got no bullshit,
But do you believe that though?
Believe what?
You look at somebody, you automatically know you gonna smash or not.
Like you
I
going
can't
to
reveal-
yeah,
I can't reveal that
Yeah,
on
which one
here.
is that?
What does that mean?
like would
Is it
you?
different? Is it a would you kind of deal, or is it like that it's going to happen?
No.
Like
Like
What
you
you
look at
saying?
someone and be like, I would smash.
Oh,
Okay.
Not like, oh, I'm going to smash.
Yeah.
No, that's weird.
That
That's
like-
predatory.
That's what
That only
everybody
comes if you got a rope in a van.
Oh shit!
But like, if you look
Or
at
if
the
you
Pete Davidson.
Oh God. Okay, we'll get to that. Oh God. This nigga Kanye's a corn ball.
Man, you know what? Nah.
His ego is hurting.
Heard it.
Hurting.
Damn it! I thought I had him. He's
No, I
too
said
good.
his ego is hurting.
He's so good.
He's,
Go ahead.
he's
Are we switching gears?
I guess let's go ahead and move away from that other topic.
Nah, just stand on that. All right, black women, you gonna get you a man out there. All right, and in. All right, go ahead.
Okay, I was like, okay, you look at Kanye, his ego. He has a he has a sought after woman that the industry has been wanting. He finally wiped her, gave her 4 kids. And you got some goofy white boy.
Whoa.
I mean, come on, man. He's a comedian. I can say that. All the stuff that Pete Davidson said in his stand-ups.
What Dave Chappelle said, Or
Anyway,
let's get Pete Davidson's lips.
I mean, he's a billionaire, and then Pete Davidson's net worth is just like some little goofy average guy just comes along and takes.
I can speak from experience.
Your supermodel, break the internet wife.
All it takes is being a goofy white boy out here. It works.
I've tried it.
But
his net worth is $8 million.
okay,
I mean, he can pay for lunch.
Kanye can give $1 to every person on earth.
But is
I mean, okay, but again, it's just kind of like, yeah, would you choose a crazy billionaire or a fairly sane millionaire?
That's why I don't feel sorry for him, because she tried to make it work, and she already came out and said that he embarrassed her by wearing the red hat and going to the White House. And you remember his Twitter rant where he's like, "Yeah, I wanted to. North shouldn't be here. She was almost aborted.
yeah.
It was like you're putting out personal family
yeah.
stuff, and she was trying to protect him. Like, yeah, mental health is serious, and he's bipolar.
She got tired of defending him.
Yeah, defending him, and he's like hurting her behind the scenes and embarrassing. So she don't want to put up with that. So
And
I'm sure they had conversations behind the scenes all the time about like after the shit happened. So it was like it was just probably like repeated behavior or some shit like that. You know
and
what I mean?
Pete, he's probably easygoing, makes her laugh, and he don't got no ego.
Low maintenance.
I'm just picturing Kim trying to talk some sense into Kanye, and he's just like, "You cannot give me any advice."
Right.
He's like, I got almost the same as money as you do.
I'm a
She
genius.
drops her ants on a log plate. She's like, and walks out of there. But
Why is that all Kim knows how to make?
It's like, you can't talk to me like that. I designed everything you wearing. He'll just use status.
yeah, which it's kind of stupid. I think. Well, I mean, that's kind of a bold statement.
I feel sorry for Kanye to a certain extent, but at the same time, I don't think Kim should have to put up with shenanigans. I mean, has her life been based around shenanigans? Yes. And like, is there 2 sides to every coin? Yes. I think there's a lot of everything. There's a lot that Kim probably did that Kanye didn't like. There's a lot that Kanye did that Kim didn't like. But I also like understand where Kanye's coming from. Was like what UG said. It's like some random dude. Like if me and Michaela broke up and then like Sam got with her, I would feel some type of way. Like some random goofy white dude just got with my girl. And yeah,
You would probably feel better if somebody was talking to and they like you feel like, dang, that's an upgrade. Like dang or whatever.
I would still be. I'll be watching. Like, no,
But you don't get the house across the street and everything.
I would buy the house across the street if I had the money.
What was that shit he was talking about? What you think being rich is for?
Exactly.
Like, so you can stalk somebody?
I can't do stuff like that.
That's what
What's
he
the
said.
point?
I think it was in that
He
track
said
that
it was rap with the game.
Okay, because I didn't hear of that part. I guess I glossed over that. But when he was talking about, I'm going to beat Pete Davidson's ass, I was like, shut up, Kanye. No, you're not.
But Kim probably just wants something different. She done had all the athletes and rappers, and so she's probably like, all right, I'm really going to go in a different direction.
Nah.
But and the same thing,
I don't think it's serious.
I hope it is something like. I hope it's not a fling.
It is. It's probably gonna be like 2 years, and
I hope like Pete Davidson doesn't like. Because that Ariana Grande stuff kind of hurt him.
yeah.
And I hope, like, Kim doesn't, like, hurt him to the point where he's just like, you know what, F life, you know?
But look at it, though. She's like 40. He's in his early, mid-20s. Or late 20s.
He's 28.
Late 20s.
He's parking in that, where he's in an unloading and offloading, or loading and unloading zone.
Yeah, those relationships don't last long.
Well, I hope he's getting his fun. I hope he's having his fun.
Getting his fun.
Yeah, he cracking
He was
backs
like,
over there.
Kanye was like, yeah, I'm going to beat Pete Davidson's ass. I'm like, well, he beating your wife's ass. But
But then,
y'all ain't technically
and then he
divorced
says
yet.
stupid stuff like that, but he's like dating some chick though. It's like
She ain't some chick. She's Julia Fox.
I've never heard of this chick.
Uncut
though.
Gems.
I've never heard
Megan
of
Fox's
this chick.
sister?
Yeah,
that was her
never heard of this girl
You
until.
ain't seen Uncut Gems?
I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I bet you probably beat your dick while you was watching it.
Why would
Mister. I'm a firm believer in masturbating.
I know what she looks like. I know who she is now, but I've never heard of her until now.
Yeah. I knew who she was before he started.
I don't just beat my meat to anything, Eugene.
Nigga, you were on Reddit with Butterface and clapping cheeks.
First of all, Butterface was just like, I was like, what is this about? You know?
Yeah. You just stumbled in there.
I'll type your name in red just to see what pops up. Like, golly.
Hey, you're making it hot now. Come on. Like,
You don't just type random words and see what pops up.
nah.
You act like Reddit is just porn for me. It's not.
That's what it sounds like. You ain't referenced any other board other than like
because no one wants to talk about it.
It's been porn.
No one wants to talk about the
Kyle, if you have an addiction, there's someone you can talk to.
I've told y'all multiple times I have an addiction, and y'all just laughed it off. But anyway,
whatever.
How much do you beat your meat that it's an addiction?
it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for me to be like, I need to go check into
But you got a wife,
a
bro.
rehab.
Hey man,
It doesn't
sometimes
mean
it's like
anything.
oh shit,
Oh no.
man, that is kind of funny though. You talking about that you have an addiction and we just laughed at you. But on the flip side of that, anytime anybody,
I've had mental
fair.
issues.
Yeah.
I've had mental issues as long as I've known you, Jonathan, and y'all just laugh it off. But
that's
anyway,
you haven't done anything yet.
And at least it's not just you. Everybody gets it. That's tough. Oh shit.
After we were just talking about this on the last episode, like, it's like if somebody was real, you wouldn't do anything.
open the episode with talking about it.
You guys are terrible.
We make fun of
We're taking a commercial break.
We make fun of all of us out of love. That's
We're
what we
taking
do.
a commercial break.
Because if we don't make fun of you, that means that we really don't like you or you're boring.
Yeah, and it's just like there's no point in getting to know you.
Yeah.
No, we ain't got to justify nothing. We're taking a commercial break. We'll be right back.
It's getting hot.
Kyle about to fight me.
Getting hot in the streets.
All right, and we're back.
That's tough.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun here. Yes, we do. We want to make sure everybody knows you take everything we say serious. Everything.
Just entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
So COVID is still a thing, right?
That is. Yeah.
So why are pastors spitting in their hand
Nigga, I was go ahead.
and rubbing it across people's face?
Because
Nah.
that link. See, that's what
kind of-
I didn't watch it
You gotta
because
have
as soon as you said
fucking
spit,
TV.
I was done.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently there was this. You want to tell the story, Jonathan?
I mean, I wanted to, but you jumped in. Go ahead.
No, I'll
tell
I
it.
didn't think of a good transition, so that was it.
Oh, well, you gotta leave those to me, nigga.
All right,
Nope.
well, go ahead and tell your story.
Nah, it's too late.
Because I didn't watch the video.
DOJ.
Ain't that?
He was like, you leave it to me. Okay, go ahead.
So COVID's still around.
Oh my.
No. So, at times you'll see people that are propped up in certain groups, and they are there to lead the flock. All right.
Yes. Like
They have
pastors.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it could be CEOs and owners of, billion or trillion dollar companies who are going to lead us to different planets or, carve out an underground habitat for us. Very influential people that have your best interest in heart. All right.
This dude really did have a transition prepared.
Nah, it's off the top, nigga.
I can tell.
But so the pastor dude, I forgot his fucking name because I was gonna look that shit up before we got back.
Look like some Atlanta stuff.
Yeah, it probably is. He had definitely had that haircut.
So it's a black dude.
Yeah, you already know.
What kind of haircut?
I know exactly what.
So basically, while Jonathan's looking up,
Nah, I got it. Okay, so Mike Todd, he's a pastor.
Like a bootleg name.
So he had his lesson was pretty much just like entrusting in God everything and take your blessing, even if it seems like it's gonna be something that's gonna be difficult to go through. So he spits in his hand.
Oh no.
as soon as you said
Oh wait,
that.
no. He's from Oklahoma. What?
That's up the street.
Yeah. Down the street.
Down the street.
So he's up there and he's spitting in his hand, and you can hear the crowd and everything. They're like, oh. He's like, that's how you gonna react to God's blessing?
No.
Yeah, and he's like,
Words in God's mouth.
there's some nigga on stage with a fitted hat and a black hoodie, and he's looking like, I know what's coming.
No,
I know it's
what
coming.
kind of church
Oh,
is
no.
you wearing fitted hats in?
Church for black everybody. so he's like, all right. So you make sure that you take this blessing, and even though people may not understand it and everything, you got to stand firm in God's grace and blah blah blah. And he's all like,
any of that.
Did he really do all that? I didn't watch the video because I was sick. And I was like, nope.
and he's like, Chewy.
That's gross.
Ignorance.
And he had it all jiggling and wiggling in his hand, and he rubbed it on the dude's face like he was Simba. And it was like,
Better.
yeah, it was disgusting, man.
That sounds like a bootleg church.
This is where we need a female's perspective, because I have a feeling a female will be like, well, y'all come on our face all the time, and y'all don't think it's gross. Nah, that's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's still gross, but
Yeah, did you kiss him after?
I mean, it's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
It's a sign of
You never kissed him
sign of
after?
appreciation.
No, I've never come on someone's face.
Really?
I've never done that.
Your own?
Oh, yeah, on accident.
Oh my god.
Let's pop that cherry today.
Nah, man, there's one time I saved up a nut for like ever because I was like, I'm not gonna jerk off the whole year. It's like back in high school.
Oh man.
And I was like, maybe it was April. And I was like, I can't do it anymore.
Okay.
So I bust one, and a little bit hit me in the chin. I was like, fuck. And I feel like you're like slut.
You're like, I kind of like that.
And that's the day. Everything changed.
Everything changed for sale.
But yeah,
He was like, Ralph, I like boys now.
terrible.
But
Eyelashes.
that's gross.
It is.
That's like spit. Spit just don't wash off in the shower. It kind of lingers.
for life.
Spit got a smell to it.
Burn like acid or something.
Spit got a smell to it. I once got in trouble in elementary school for accidentally spitting on someone.
Accidentally.
It was.
Was it?
We was playing kickball, and I was, you got to stand behind the fence waiting to kick the ball. And like, fifth grade Kyle is spitted on the floor, and it accidentally got on someone's shoe. And the black guy next to me, he was like, "Motherfucker!" And then, wait, what? Like, he like cussed, and then the PE teacher heard him, and then she got all mad at me for spitting. She was like, "Watch where you're spitting next time."
And she tell you to swallow like a man.
Man, no, she didn't. But spit's gross, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Whatever. You do it out the window.
Depends on who spit it is.
Nah.
And where it
spit's
goes.
gross.
Depends on who spit it is. I like getting my mouth spit into.
Really?
See,
Yeah.
Simba.
That's gross, man.
I'm at. But you want to make out with somebody. You swap and spit that way.
Yeah, but like,
A
fucking loogie in my
man, what do you
mouth.
spit? What do you mean? So it's just
saliva, you fucking cretin. What the fuck do you mean?
So you like
cretin?
when I think of spit, I think of that. So you just have somebody just go in your mouth.
Yeah.
You ain't never done that?
Nah, fam.
Yeah.
Nope.
Shit, you missing out.
And then I spit it back into their mouth.
Snowballing.
And this is why we got COVID.
I know it is.
Look, Cardi B made that shit cool, all right?
Did she?
Yeah, she said, spit in my mouth. And then something else. I
Probably like. That makes
I draw.
I hate rappers, man. Like, you
draw
just
the
say
line.
something, anything at all, and then people are like, you want to do that. But, like, before that, everybody's like, no, I would never eat the booty.
yeah.
Eugene,
Tiger
if a girl told you to
Woods,
spit in her
but I
mouth, would you
won't
do it?
eat that pussy because I don't. Yeah. And now everybody's like, yeah.
There's just things I don't do that ain't for me.
A girl told you, if she always in the moment, a girl told you to spit in her mouth, you wouldn't
I'm
do
not
it?
spitting in her mouth. If she let me do that, she a nasty bitch.
You don't like that?
I ain't spitting in her mouth.
Come on, you want a lady in the streets but a freak in the bed.
I mean,
the Big Sean.
that's just too much. It's like natural saliva transitioning from kissing and tonguing. That's different. If you got to pull something up that isn't already there, that's
Okay.
that's OD, man.
What bougie vanilla are you? Okay. You ain't great
Hey,
value.
man, hey, man.
Jonathan, you was spitting in someone's mouth?
Absolutely.
Hey, man, I'm not even.
All right.
That.
What does it matter to you? Like if that's something that somebody you with, that's something they
it's
like.
like-
What's the problem? Because it's like it's going in their mouth.
Because it's like, You allow that to happen. What else you gonna allow? What's the next step?
That's just like,
right.
Like people are like,
Keep
yeah, I
on
want to.
up in it, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm about to spit in your mouth." Like, no, that's not.
Yeah.
It's
What
just
if
like,
they?
if somebody like,
come in
yeah, I
her-
want to suck your blah blah blah. I'm like, I ain't even took a shower yet. You nasty. First of all, I wouldn't let you do that.
She's like,
Until
I like
take
my
a
nuts
shower.
with a little salt.
Until I take a shower. I was like, you a nasty.
Heard that
you do
before.
that. You said what?
I've heard that one before.
Also, I take issue with what you said.
What?
Because I've been eating the booty like groceries since before Janae Aiko said anything
Well,
about it.
I'm just saying, everybody else started to.
Nah,
I mean, it's true what you said.
I just wanted to make the joke.
All the time.
They're influencers. So it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Kevin Gates eats ass. I'm gonna try to get me a serving tonight.
You
Man,
know?
Kevin Gates on some shit.
Hey man,
I
all that's
don't-
doing is furthering, the range of acceptability. So if you the dude that was eating booty back in the 90s, they're like, "Ooh, you nasty." Now he can come to the table.
I think. I don't know. I think spitting in somebody's mouth for me, that's just weird.
Yeah.
That's like you might as well be catching somebody's throw up. Like,
Well, but that's the thing though. It's
people
like
do that.
if I don't have I wouldn't do it. I don't want nobody spitting in my mouth.
Yeah.
But if somebody wanted me to do it for them, I don't have a problem
I
with that.
wouldn't do it because I couldn't look at them the same.
But here's the
I
thing,
couldn't
though.
look at them the same. No.
Here's the thing. Okay, just think about when you spit. Think
Okay.
about when you spit. When you spit, you got something in your mouth. You got to get it out, right? So like on the
Talking about some food particles.
Like if I wish we was like outside or something.
I brush my teeth, man.
If I told you to spit right now. Well, I'm pretty sure it won't be like a perfect, just like it would probably dribble down your mouth.
Speak for yourself, man. I can control my
I
spit.
couldn't. If someone told me, if someone told me to spit right now,
chromosomes when you spit.
if someone told me to spit right now, it wouldn't be a perfect spit. It would,
How?
And a lot of y'all is nasty because I know y'all don't drink enough water, so y'all
My mouth is dry
Y'all
right
shit is
now.
probably dehydrated. Y'all probably y'all spit probably.
I do got the
caked up.
liquid death.
I'll say all three of the pro spitters pulled out some water.
Y'all pulled out water. If y'all piss ain't like clear,
The
to,
only
like,
time.
pale yellow,
It should
y'all
not
ain't
be
drinking
clear,
enough
just
water.
a little bit red.
Y'all ain't drinking enough water.
Got some chunks in it.
I'm a professional water
Nah,
drinker.
man. I brush my teeth before sex.
Oh, you're a professional water drinker. What you drinking right there? Consider it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's where.
keep
Look at
cooking.
you. Got
This is from the lakes
got some
of Minnetonka.
Got some Mountain Dew over there.
That's some piss in a cup.
Yeah.
That's how it's
yellow.
Like, say yeah. Say yeah.
You gotta recycle it.
Now G's gonna get famous. He's gonna be a rapper and everything. He's like, yeah, I drink piss, and everybody like, well,
You know
fill
what?
it up. It is 75% water.
Only time to accept it, like the only acceptable time to drink your own urine is
Never.
flight
Do or die.
No.
It's like survival.
That just makes you even more dehydrated. No, that's
What
not
you gonna
true.
do next,
It's
Kyle?
true. No, it's
Eat your own shit?
It's continued use of it. Like if you were,
what I
you
ate
can,
that day.
like if you were in a survival situation, you can drink your own pee. The problem is if you continually do it, then it's like filtering
It'll
out.
damage your shit.
Yeah, it will. No, that's incorrect. No, that's true.
It's-
I'll find out.
it's like-
yeah. All right, let's go to the middle of nowhere.
It's
Let's go right now. Let's
I
go.
thought you were gonna look it up. It's just a recycle thing, right?
That's like, yeah, I eat my own poo poo because like there might be nuts in there.
They probably think we high as fuck on this.
Nah, we're just in a good mood.
It's just season 5, baby.
We ain't having sober conversations right now.
Pulling out all the stops.
You know, It's we the good. We Dookie good. We good. Anybody else see Eternals? No,
I saw it.
I saw it.
Yeah,
A lot of good looking people in that movie.
Honestly, man, I don't think it was bad. I just think it would have worked a lot better as one of their shows.
maybe.
Like,
That's what they said about the Immortals.
like I feel like they crammed too much into 2.5 hours. But like, if you would have stretched it out into 8 episodes, you could have had 8 hours.
It was a lot of characters.
Yeah, like
a
they
lot of
introduced so many characters in like the first 40 minutes. And it's like, oh, God.
Yeah,
There was a lot of good looking people in that movie.
yeah.
Like who?
Ajax. Ajax.
Was
Lena?
that the Superman guy?
No.
I didn't expect Kumail Nanjiani to look so cut.
Who? Oh yeah, that dude. Nah.
Yeah.
I remember there was a picture like a year or so ago, and dude was just like fucking Hank
He
looking.
glowed the fuck up.
Wait, who?
Kumail Nanjiani?
Ah, okay.
The one who was like the actor?
Yeah, yeah. Kingo.
Yeah.
That's my.
Still remember that
that's
shit.
my goal.
Nah.
All right. I remember
22.
All right. Tank
your
mode. Mini tank mode. There you go.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was a bad movie. I just think that it was a lot going on. And
Yeah.
it was cool. But like, I hate when people be like, "Oh, that movie was terrible." And it's
Yeah.
like, but they like Star Wars. Like the same
hold on.
weird stuff, you know?
Which one?
You disrespect
Which Star Wars? You talking about the new trilogy?
Just any Star Wars.
Okay, if we talking about the new trilogy,
all the
then
same.
you-
Kyle trying to die.
I'm not a fan of Star Wars. I'll say it.
Hey man, I'll down the
it's
hill
not for
with
you.
I can co-sign that.
Then you're not a fan of Star Wars?
Nah.
Get out of here, both of you.
I'm not either.
We shut the
Get outta
podcast
here.
down.
Let me clarify. I like the Star Wars universe,
Right.
but all 9 of the mainline movies, I think they're fucking boring.
See, that's the problem.
But
None of y'all
but the
niggas got
expanded-
taste.
No, the expanded universe is great.
No, the original
like
trilogy
movies.
is still really good. Like storytelling wise, it's still really
It's just
good.
a retold story that's been told time and time again.
Bro,
Yeah,
The only thing
that's
bad-
every story.
Yeah, but the only thing good about Star Wars was the special effects, and that's
said-
still the same thing to this day.
you said the original trilogy is still good today.
Yeah.
But the first one,
The
yeah.
brother was kissing his sister.
You ain't never kissed your sister.
They started out.
never kissed your sister.
Not like they was doing.
it's only
they
a
didn't
pack.
know. I don't think I've ever kissed my sister. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. But
They
no.
didn't know.
He blocked it.
All right, it doesn't count if you don't know. You can feel when it's your sister.
Nah, it's like nah, bro.
I would say
They came out with episode 4 first.
the messed up part about that is because he didn't, or George Lucas didn't really know that he was going to be making like a trilogy and all that shit. So he really didn't start it out like, oh, they're related and everything. It just kind of happened. It's kind of like on the fly shit. You know, you couldn't see that shit in the MCU.
It was the
where they're
70s. They just didn't care, huh?
Yeah, it was a lot of
That's right.
grass.
It's free love, right?
Yeah. They're like, ooh.
Nah,
Never
man.
mind.
Nah.
But
Nah. I mean, to each your own. You know, some people don't like Star Wars. That's fine. You know,
Do you like Lord of
just
the
a boring
Rings?
person. Yeah.
That stuff. The first,
ain't never seen
the
it.
first movie.
never
The first movie was like 80% walking.
That's another
boring.
thing that the bad take for people talking about the Eternals and everything. They're like, it wasn't all action and
exactly.
everything.
I was
It's a lot
just
of
about to say
storytelling.
that.
I like
and I like that. Like, I guess I got to the point. I've only said it one time.
Hey.
I be watching there, listening now.
He looked at me like,
Yeah, because you be in the back like trying to throw it. Hey. But nah, I guess it's whenever I'm working and everything, then I listen to like creepypastas and all that shit. So it's just stories going on. There's really no action
Yeah,
that
it's
I can
just-
see.
yep.
So I guess I'm more into that now. So.
I mean, it's just like I like stories that have heavy. I would say heavy dialogue, but a good mix of both. And that's like something like fucking the MCU and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think those just like it's just turning into Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, somebody said you can set your watch to everything that's going to happen in an MCU movie.
Yeah.
Or this happens, and then that happens.
I want to just have a time at some point, not right now, but at some point, just to talk about Iron Man 2.
God, that was terrible.
I
Why
want
did
to talk
that
about
happen?
that movie. I want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
No.
The funny thing, I haven't seen it.
Oh, really? Well, we'll talk
You ain't
about it.
missing
I've seen it. I got it.
Well, speaking of nerd shit, the man who I wanted just left the room.
You want them?
Y'all see about
If you didn't do it, I was asleep.
Wait, pause. No. Fuck off. I'm leaving too, goddamn
That's
it.
when the Bronx come in.
Trying to make fun of NFTs and y'all making fun of NF me.
Hold on, what's that fucking thing?
Nah, man. So, an NFT group based out of who the fuck cares decided that they were going to band together and buy an old copy of a script, like the images, like the scans, or I guess no. They bought the script. They bought an old copy of a script for a Dune movie that was not made. And
Did it start a rock?
they paid
Shut up, Kyle.
they paid $2.66 million.
Jesus.
Dang.
And they believe in their heart of hearts that it gave them the copyright.
So they thought they owned Dune.
They thought they owned Dune.
Dang.
They literally said, and I quote, that they were going to scan all of the pages to make them JPEGs and then burn the book so that the JPEGs are the only copies left.
That's some Donald Trump kind of litigation because they're probably gonna like sue him and be like, oh god, I can just see that shit coming. I hate NFTs, but I also need to get some so I can make some fucking money.
Nah, man, that
We got something coming soon.
Oh,
All
yeah.
Boys Podcast NFTs.
man, fuck out of here.
We're gonna, yeah.
What are you gonna draw us all like monkeys?
We got one of Jonathan's head spinning around and going like. That's coming soon.
Nah, but man,
I can dig it.
what do you think? Like, let's just say hypothetically, right? That this whole digital world takes off. Like,
What if
you could just plunk down just for shits and giggles like $100 on some digital real estate, and then like 15 years from now, when Mark Zuckerberg's the god emperor of the world, it's like worth a couple $100,000. Like,
I don't know. Nah,
I think the whole NFT shit is fucking stupid.
it is, but
I bought a receipt.
it is, but like that's where there's money coming there. You know, so, I mean, like it's a laundering scam like Mattress Hubs.
Yeah.
like Long John Silver's is.
Nah, they're okay.
Nah, man,
Yeah,
that's
the fish taco.
Oh, oily, greasy fish.
I'm not talking about their food. I'm talking about, do you ever see anybody at Long John Silver's?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, because I pulled in there like maybe a few months ago or whatever. I was like, let me go over to A&W and grab myself a, Nah, man, I wanted a root beer float. That's all I wanted. Just one drink. I pulled in there. And there's people in there in the drive-thru, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to sit in this drive-thru because I know I'm going to get stuck, and somebody's going to get behind me, and I'm going to just be here for all eternity, forever and nevermore." That's how it goes. Like, 'cause I agree with you. I don't ever see anybody in there until I go there to get something. Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's how it is.
It's a fucking video game world where like shit ain't loaded. Nah, man, I think Long John Silver's is hiring those people to be in the line so that you get stuck in it, so you have to buy something.
How you gonna survive?
They're paid extras.
You see somebody out there with a MAGA hat on, like they got paid extras over here. Oh, by the way, I went by there. Yeah. Was he there? Yeah, he was there. What'd you do? I just asked him why. That's all I did. I was like, why? He's like, I'm just trying to make some money.
So like, what are you talking about?
Like so yesterday, he sent me a snap, and there was some dude that was on the corner of like 21st and Woodlawn, and he had. Oh, you saw it?
No, Michaela was telling me about it today.
Okay, yeah, it was like a bunch of dude had like the MAGA flags and the "Don't Tread on Me" shit, 2024. Yeah, and I just had to go by there and ask why. And like the second I talked to him, when I asked him that, he was like, "I'm just trying to make some money." I almost felt bad because the car was busted. You know, so I was like, he bought all those flags. I was like, why would you do that? Well, you know what? My question was, when I was like driving by there, I was like, why over here? Yeah, and that was the other thing all too. Places, you're on 21st and Woodlawn, and you came over here to think about, this will get them. Yeah, like, right. No, we're a little more affluent over there. Right, not super bougie. Yeah, you gotta take that to South City.
21st and Woodlawn, that's a more in the college area.
Yeah,
really.
Just saying. And so, I doubt there's gonna be too many right leaning people. It was probably like bad location. Yeah,
take that shop down to Hayesville.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gonna clean up.
If
you put it on the corner of like where the yes, the curse is passed. Transferred it to me. But the corner where the drive-in is, that's where you can make your money. Yeah, man. You know. Yeah, they'll come by and they'll give you flags.
Oh yeah.
You need some extra inventory? I got you, buddy. Yeah, my wife just got done making these. Oh God.
Speaking of people on the corner,
bitch.
I saw two panhandlers arguing today on the same corner. They was like set tripping with each other. It's kind of weird. Like it was like this younger looking black chick. She had a sign up. I didn't know what her sign said. And there was like this older white guy.
Cheeseburger.
I don't know. But there was an older white guy, and like all I saw him was like just yelling at her, and so I had to roll down my window because I had to go do.
What you gonna do? He just wanted to watch.
And he was like pointing, and he started pointing up, and I think he was like, "There's a whole bunch of space you could be at, and you're on this corner right now."
The birds, they're not real.
And he was just yelling at her, telling her to like basically, you're messing up. He basically made it seem like you're on my turf. I literally heard the word turf, so it's like
I've
you're
seen
on my area.
I've seen that with prostitutes and dope dealers.
Where they at?
Where you be at?
I'm not like in person.
They're like panhandlers.
You be on the corner like, where's my money, bitch?
I ain't seen that between no panhandlers.
Yeah, they was arguing, and then like as she was like cussing and yelling and telling her to leave, he was like, "God bless." I was like, "Dang, this dude."
Yeah, she got off this corner.
God bless is like right the nicest way to say "fuck you, bitch."
Pretty much,
possibly.
Pretty much.
Hey, she got off easy though, because he could have spit on her face and rubbed it in.
Man. man.
Nah, man, she got off easy because when he was pointing to the clouds, he was telling her God was gonna smite her.
I had a feeling I don't know.
He's like,
I'll call my dad on you.
yeah, like
crazy.
2 tablets with him.
Oh, it's crazy out there, man.
Yeah.
He like lifts them up and then the cars just park. You know what I mean?
You know, I sort of
All
think
the cars are red.
I part of the red Kellogg.
It was on Kellogg. That's weird. It was good.
Stupid.
That's
Kellogg
what
and
they
all
did.
that.
He hops on over to fucking what's that bitch? Long John Silver's, makes that one fish last the entire
Oh God!
one fish taco for the whole
See
line.
what you did there? This guy's good.
That's tough.
Nah, I think Kyle's lying about this story though.
Why?
Because I was telling him, I was like, we need to start DJing on the corner. Like, don't try to make any money. Just pass out flyers and all that shit.
Okay.
You know, just promotion and everything. He's like, no, man, those panhandlers and everything. You know, it's gonna be like Vegas. You're gonna have like PTSD of them digging in the trash can and coming up asking him about his body by chicken shirt and everything.
I just don't want people to think that like we're out there doing it for money. Like I don't mind DJing on like a corner, but
They
like
put up a sign that says, "We don't want money."
tips appreciated though.
Nah, man. I think if they're leaning out the window, hey, you got here. You walk up to him with a little card or whatever, or maybe like your dad's rubbing off on me, and his crazy ideas. And, yeah.
Out there with
I was gonna
basketballs.
get you one of them little them little monkeys, like spider monkeys and whatnot.
Yeah, we just gotta get a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
They got plenty of them at the zoo.
Brett could hook you up, or he could be the monkey.
Oh, you want to come?
As long as he's the coolest.
Man, I ain't busted that shirt out in a minute.
That's tough.
Need to bring it back. Yeah.
But this has been All Points Podcast. You've been listening in on our conversations, the freshest crew. Don't forget to follow us and check out our Instagram.
Listen, you
and
put on that voice.
that whack TikTok that I put up because I don't know how to work TikTok.
Don't worry, I'll teach you.
Yeah, well, but
Dang,
yeah,
I know a 10-year-old that know how to work TikTok.
well, more power to them. Yeah. But yeah, in our YouTubes, we're uploading full episodes on our YouTube now.
Hell yeah.
So like, if you don't like listening to us, you can go to our YouTube and watch us talk.
That's even better.
Which is, I guess, people like that. So it's like, yeah, have us on in the background for them YouTube Premium people. Can play us with the phone on lock mode. But check us out on social media. Anything you guys want to promote?
I like turtles.
Nope, I'm
Word.
good.
All right.
Anybody else? No bread box? Nothing? No N-word? No Midwest pimping and extravaganzas?
Pimping.
Yeah.
We're uploading twice a week now. Well, we're gonna try.
Now we are.
We're gonna try to upload twice a week. So look out for us on a Tuesday and a Friday now.
Yeah.
So you get the double dose of the freshest crew.
We've almost reached the donation goal to help bring me back from the brinks where I am. So Cash App, the bread box. If we reach $1,000, which is the goal, then I'll start an OnlyFans. So if you want to see my balls,
Nope. Don't donate.
My gumballs.
then by all means,
Just donate.
You saying
but-
your balls is worth 1,000?
yeah.
It's pretty.
I think they're worth more than that, to be real.
That's
but
pretty low.
I think they're worth more than
He's
that.
getting low balls.
This has been Sam, a.k.a. Shot on Sight.
This has been Kyle, aka Three Fingers.
Jonathan the Great.
Michelangelo Midwest.
This is A2 shot on site.
And we
Oh,
out of here. Peace.